Hi guys, how you doing today? It's been a while, right? So I'm coming on today to do an uplifting inspirational word real quick, and I hope that this is a blessing to someone. Now today I want to speak about possessing and chasing after your destiny. Okay? So yes, just got in from church and that's what the topic was about. So I'm gonna share what was said and piggyback off of that with some of my thoughts as well. So I'm gonna pull out my little notes here. All right. And how to possess your destiny. This is what I'm gonna talk about, okay? So possessing your destiny first comes with detaching yourself and your mind and your thoughts and everything that's surrounding you, detaching yourself from fear and stepping out on faith, okay? Now, in order to do this, you must first believe, right? All of us has a destiny attached to us. Before God created us, or when God created us, He formed us in His shape and in His image, and He attached to us a destiny that was designed and created uniquely for each and every individual. We all have a destiny, but this doesn't mean that because God attached a destiny to you, while as He created you, this doesn't mean that it's automatically boom, this is what's going to happen to you in your future, or this is how your life is going to be. Now, this is the tricky part. Even though God already has a destiny plan for us, if we do not first believe, and if we don't also attach to the belief the work that is required for us to fulfill our destiny or to possess our destiny, it will not come to pass. Now, this is what I mean by when I say that it's not automatic. You can possess your destiny if you do what God requires you to do to possess your destiny. So, yes, it's attached to you, but you got to walk in it. You got to walk in your calling. You got to do what God called you to do, and you got to be obedient and committed, okay? In order for you to do that, you first got to acknowledge it. A lot of us are in this world and going through life not knowing what our purpose is, not knowing what God called or destined or predestined us to do. We're just floating around. We're living. We're existing, but we're not living. Sorry. We're existing, but we're not living. We have to get up and live each day. Ask God, what is my purpose? Okay? And as you continue to ask God for this, He will reveal it to you in due time as you continue to do the work that He required you to do. Now, all right, it says here, you will never possess your future, first of all, if your mind is still attached to your past. Okay, that's part of my notes. So this is how I think, what I'm saying to you. In order for you to possess your future, first of all, and possess your destiny, you cannot hold on to whatever it is that happened to you in your past, because your past is not a part of your future, right? It's a part of your walk. It's a part of your journey. It's a part of you, but it will also hold you from your destiny and your future. So you got to learn to relinquish your past and the regrets of your past. It says here in Proverbs 16 verse 3, commit to the Lord in whatever you do and your plans will succeed. In order for your plans to succeed, you got to be committed to God and attached and plugged up to the power source, which is God. Okay, because God is the one that ultimately has a plan for our life. He knows the plans for our life. He knows our destiny. So if we're not committed to God, first of all, and committing our plans to Him, in other words, you got to deny yourself. You got to deny all these wonderful plans. Yes, you can set goals and you can set plans for your life, But while you do so, also remember that curveballs are going to come, situations are going to happen in your life, and God is going to change things in your life, and you must be prepared for the changes and adapt to the changes, okay? All right, so that's a part of being committed to the process and committed to possessing your destiny. Now, here's the most important part. Courageously step out on faith, okay? Faith, here we go with that word faith again. Faith is very important, guys, okay? You can't step out on faith in doubt. You can't step out on faith in fear. You can't step out on faith in negativity. You can't step out on faith in discouragement, okay? So in order for you to step out on faith, you got to do it boldly and courageously, believing that everything that God has for you, you can reach your greatest potential. You can reach your highest potential, your greatest inner self, if you are stepping out on faith. Okay? All right. Now, here are two things that will cause you to miss your destiny. Okay? Two things. Like I said before. Two things that will cause you to miss your destiny. Fear and discouragement. Boom. Now, these things are going to happen in life. In order for you to overcome a fear, what you got to do? Step out. You got to step out on it. If you're fearful of speaking, if you're fearful of anything in life you're fearful of, you got to go against the grain and step out in it on faith. Discouragement can also cause you to miss your destiny. Now, let's go into that again. You may get discouraged by things that's happening in your life. The life may throw blows at you that you never thought would happen, and you get discouraged, you feel hurt, you feel sad, and, just feeling like you can't go on. It's gonna happen. We all get discouraged. We all feel depleted. We all feel as though sometimes nothing is going right. But the main thing to remember is that even though you may feel these emotions, or these thoughts may come in your mind, or may feel overwhelming, or you may feel like you can't overcome it, the most important thing, I feel like I'm tongue twisted today. The most important thing is for you not to stay in that Lodabar state of mind, okay? The most important thing is for you to rise above the discouragement, rise above the fears, rise above the failures, rise above the naysayers, rise above the discouragement, and step out on faith. Do not allow fear and discouragement to cause you to miss your destiny, okay? I'm trying not to be tongue twisted here. And remember that in life, God is going to set up different plans for you. He's going to send the right people in your life. He's going to attach the right people to you that will help you to get to your destiny. If you're a procrastinator, God is going to send the people in your life that will not procrastinate you on your destiny. He will send those people that will help you to get to the next level. He will send the right people that can help you to draw closer to where you need to be. But once again, you're going to have to do the work. He will give you the necessary tools required for you to get there. But if you're not willing to do the work and step out on faith to possess your destiny, you will not get there, guys, okay? So I am done. I think I've said a mouthful today. Sorry, I have a little music playing in the background. Hope that wasn't a distraction. But I'm so happy to come on here and share this with you because it surely helped me a lot. Here are some scriptures that you can read. You can read Joshua 1, 10 to 11. You can read Deuteronomy 30, 15 to 19. And most importantly, read Jeremiah 29 verse 11. God knows the plans that he has for you, and his plans are not to harm you, but to do you good. God's desire and God's purpose is nothing but greatness for you. Okay, guys? And also Proverbs 16 verse 3, which talks about remaining committed to whatever God called you to do. And this way you can be successful, guys. Okay? And that is it. Those are the scriptures I've left with you. You can go ahead and check them out. And I pray that you have a blessed week. I pray that you have a blessed day. Continue to enjoy your Sunday. Enjoy the rest of this month. And I pray that whatever your heart's desires are, God will fulfill them as you remain committed and consistent to your purpose and possessing your destiny. Okay, guys? Talk to you soon. Be blessed. All right, hey guys. Okay. I came back to say this to you guys, okay? I know I just spoke about possessing your destiny. Now, I said in the video that in order for you to possess your destiny, well, God already has a destiny and a plan for all of our lives. I said that, okay? When he created us, he already predestined us and ordained us, and he knows the plans that he has for us, and he knows the outcome of our lives beginning to end before we even came to this earth. Now, like I said, this is not automatic, okay? Yes, God has the plans for us, and in order for us to execute these plans, we must do the work that he called us to do. But also, what I forgot to say to you, what I mean by it not being automatic, you have to do the work and you have to make the right decisions, okay? This is where your life can go a totally different way from where it's destined to go if you make incorrect decisions. Every decision that we make in life is attached to a consequence and a reaction, okay? So this is what I left out. Now, God can have a great plan for you all day long, but if you're not walking in your calling, and if you're not doing what you're purposed to do, living an intentional life, living a purpose-driven life, living a life that God ordained you to live through obedience, you're gonna miss it. I don't care. You're gonna miss it, okay? So you can't keep making the same wrong decisions and think that your life is gonna pan out the way God wants it to be, because you ultimately decide. God gives us choices. He gives us free will. There's permissive will and there's the perfect will of God. And also in the permissive and the perfect will, who decides? You. So ultimately, you must make the right decisions. You must decide if you want to live a purpose-driven life, an intentional living type of life, or if you're going to continue to make bad decisions that's going to attach bad consequences and bad reactions to your destiny. Okay? Just wanted to come back and say that. Hope it made sense. Let's make the right decisions. Let's make intentional decisions for our lives. Let's make purposeful decisions for our lives, and let's go to the source, which is God, to ask him to lead us and direct us in decisions. God gives us free will. God gives us choices, but he also gives us wisdom. Ask God to plant his wisdom in you so that you can make the right decisions each day to take you to the next level. Okay, guys? Just wanted to come back and say that. Hope you have a blessed day. Enjoy the rest of your week. Love you guys dearly.